everyone, welcome back to the channel. The channel name has actually changed, which by the time you're seeing this video that won't be new, but the channel has changed. I've rebranded. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. In this video I am doing more of the insides. In this video I'm actually building the insides instead of just putting green and purple blocks in. And it was really confusing. It's another one of those like annoying videos to watch where it's not super obvious what I'm doing, because every 5 seconds I'm building something else. For the millionth time of this series, I've also built it wrong. Because I didn't think about the fact that it's got stairs on the ground floor, because I was like, oh well, of course there's an upstairs, so there's going to be stairs, but I didn't think about the fact there's stairs leading on from different rooms. In real life, I don't know about your house, but my house has stairs even though we're downstairs. So to get into the kitchen you've got to go down a step to get into the kitchen, even though we're obviously downstairs. And when you go up the stairs to go upstairs, the stairs are on multiple levels. There's different bits of the house that are on different stairs, if that makes sense. And I didn't think about that. I was just oh, there's a downstairs, then there's an upstairs. I didn't think about the different amounts of stairs that lead to other areas of the downstairs and different areas of the upstairs, but that's fine, we'll get to that in a second. So this is me trying to work out what colours and stuff, because I looked at a picture and it said that there's curtains, red curtains, but then I looked at another picture and it didn't have red curtains, and so this is a whole confusing situation, because I don't use banners in my stuff, so I don't really know what I'm doing. So I broke the windows and then I walk around outside to see how it looks, and it looks stupid, so I come back in and delete it. But it's supposed to be curtains and I don't get how else to do curtains if it's not with banners, but yeah, this is me doing that. And then I went on to build a red floor, because there's actual red carpet in Buckingham Palace, which I didn't think about. I ended up putting these curtains just on the side because I didn't know what else to do. And this is me, I think, just writing that down to look like curtains. Don't know if I spelt curtains right, probably didn't. And I'm pretty sure I start doing the floor out of red terracotta. Randomly I start building the floor in the middle instead of at the end, because it's so confusing, because I was is this the ground level or is this the level? So I built everything down, didn't I? And I didn't think about that, so I think I've just made it more confusing for myself. And that's why I'm too scared to build outside of episode, because I'm just going to end up building something and then I'm going to make a video about it a few days later and no one's going to know what I built. And they're going to be what? Because it's I don't even know what I'm building. I'm building it. Unless you're looking at the exact same pictures on Google as to what I'm looking at, it won't make sense. Because it doesn't make that by itself, that screen does not make sense. There's purple, green and red just together, and obviously the purple and the green are borders, so you know what's going on, but that's not Buckingham Palace. The only Buckingham Palace-y thing is just maybe the walls being a sandy, greyy, yellowy brown colour. That's it. And then I'm oh, I've got to build this grass, when I don't. And for some reason I can't click it properly, so it keeps unclicking itself. And this is after I changed the button to M rather than right click. So I don't know why it's not working now. And because I've left the sound on, it's kind of loud. So sorry about that. I don't know how well you might be able to hear me. I think it'll be alright. That's pretty loud for me. But it's because it's in like fast motion on 2x speed. So that's why it's so loud, because it's just everything all at once. And then I awkwardly quickly realise I haven't built this bit either. So like this whole video is just me building multiple different things. Like I start off building the curtains, then I move on to the floor, and then I start building the grass, and then I build this little purple bit, and then I build the entrance part, and then I build the other bit of the entrance, and then I go back to the entrance. So that's like 7 things in this video that I end up building and then just abandon. Yeah, it's awkward because it's like the pictures I'm looking at, you need the other bits for this bit to make sense. So I've got to quickly build this and then come back and then build it and then come back, and it doesn't make sense. Like at this point it's just not accurate. Like, I'm sorry Queen Elizabeth, but your house has been destroyed by me. That's probably why King Charles doesn't like Buckingham Palace, because he's like, this girl has been building my house on Minecraft and it's terrible and it's giving me bad memories. No, that's why he hates it. But yeah, the coronation is very soon. Although by the time you're watching this, it's definitely already happened. This video is coming out in like the middle of June. Like, you're a month late. But for me, it's like next week. Like today's Saturday. And next week, I'm pretty sure is the 6th of May, which is a week. 7 days. Which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so this is me just like trying to find pictures of what I'm building. This whole idea has actually backfired majorly. Don't know if I spelled majorly right, that's why I deleted it. You can tell if I'm self-conscious about the fact that I've spelled a word wrong because I quickly delete it. Like, no, you never saw that. You saw it quick enough to read it, but you didn't see it quick enough to check my spelling. So at this point, I'm like, this whole thing is like not built proportionally correct. So I delete it. Like all of this purple bit, and I'm like, that's not what the entryway looks like. And then I spend 50,000 years trying to find a block that matches the weird colour that I saw on Google, because all I typed into Google was, let me find it, I typed in inside the courtyard of Buckingham Palace, I think. Oh no, this is a different bit. I typed in what did I type in? Going into Buckingham Palace, I think I typed like the entryway or the foyer or whatever people call it, and like I found this really weird like yellowy white sort of colour, like stone, like how I built the outside. But I didn't want to build the inside with the same materials as I built the outside, so I had to try and find like a different thing. I found white terracotta, which kind of looks the same, but also not. I just, and yeah, because it looks silly. Like, it looks like this girl has like never played Minecraft before, but like I've been playing Minecraft for like 10 years. I get confused because it's not, because I've built it in just such like a dodgy way without thinking about it. Because I've like built it completely copying like the floor plan, but then the floor plan isn't to scale. So I've just built this whole entire thing in a weird way, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, I don't care if it's proportionally too small, because I've made that decision, and that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, yeah, this is like half the video, and the rest of the video is me just this. And then I'm over here again, and then I go back the other way, and then I don't know, why am I going back and forth so much? I don't know. I've only just filmed it. It's not like I filmed it yesterday. It's like I filmed it 5 seconds ago, 10 minutes ago. Like I've been talking for 10 minutes. And it's like I've got no excuse for not knowing what I'm doing. But then at the same time, I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, this takes literally 50 years for me to do. And this is it in fast pace. Like in real life, it took even longer. And then I delete this red bit, I think, at some point. This is me just realising how messed up I've done it. Find a slide and then I vent on the side about how awful my building is. This whole area needs to be on higher up because what I was writing is because according to Google, that's what it says. Or that's what the Google images say at least. And yeah. And I was even on YouTube as well, and I was looking at YouTube videos like, what does it look like when they walk into Buckingham Palace? And it does not look like this. So, but I think you can tell like what I'm trying to build. Like if you had no idea what Buckingham Palace is, like you've never been there, you don't know what it is, nothing. I feel like if you watch this video, you would know. So I think that's good enough. As long as you sort of know what I'm building, it's okay. It's the same as like if you can't spell very well at school. I don't think that matters because as long as as long as the teacher can read what you've wrote, I don't think it matters how it's spelt. As long as it looks like the word you think it is. This is me just listing stuff, which didn't really help because I didn't write what sort of block it was, which would have actually been helpful, and I didn't, and so that's why I do it on video, so I can look back and remember. And what are we doing? See, this is when I'm like quickly trying to Google stuff to like work out how things look, because obviously I just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do in the next video, because I don't know. Because at this point I kind of have to do it on camera, or else it just won't make sense. But then also it's going to take, all this video is me just like pausing, quickly Googling stuff and then coming back. Like, I'm wasting time. But I don't think it matters. Because no one watches these videos anyway. Or if they do, they only watch for like 40 seconds and then click off. Which is fine, I personally don't mind. But, you know, for me, I would like to be able to look back on this in 50 years and realise that I built something good. So this is me Googling the bit in Buckingham Palace where you like drive into the big empty square bit in the middle, and then you drive to like the back and turn right, and there's like a massive like wall that separates like the outside with like the like driveway bit, you know what I mean? And then they park their car and they get out and go up the little steps, and then King Charles is like in the doorway like, hello, I'm King Charles, and then they like shake hands and then they all walk in together. That's the bit I'm building, the wall that like separates, like when they get married, like the royal weddings, when they go back to Buckingham Palace in the carriage and they go round like the wall, and it's like they're inside but they're actually still outside but they're inside sort of bit, you know what I mean? If you've literally seen any royal wedding, you'd know what I mean. Yeah, this is me just counting it out and trying to work out what I'm doing. And then I'm like, what sort of like how do I do like the beams, like the pillars? What did I build the pillars out of? And it's like the chiseled stone or something. And this is me, like, because my phone would like keep going black, so I'd have to keep going on and being like, is this what I'm building, is this correct? And then this is just me trying to build it accurately, which doesn't really work, but there you go. And then I get some regular glass this time rather than the white stained glass, and I quickly kind of do it to like a little level. Obviously it needs to be bigger than this, just so I can like build it. Okay, and then I do 5 across, and then 5 across. And it actually works out quite even, which is good. Because I had worries that, oh no, it's not going to be even, but it was okay. And I do this bit, and then some glass in the middle, and then the same bit here, with some glass in the middle, and then I replace the grass that I broke by accident. And then I quickly do 4 across here of glass, and then I build it up slightly, I think by 2 blocks. And I try and make it level with like the grass over there, that's like the upstairs marking. And that's it really. Well, it's not. I do carry on building the entry bit. So this is me just making it 2 blocks higher so it's in line with the roof, not the roof, the upstairs. And then I think I just go back to building the other bit. And 3, 2, 1. I think it looks quite good. It looks quite accurate. If you was to see a picture, you'd think it was quite accurate. And then here I'm like, well, how do I build this? And also, it's way too close together. Like the this wall and then this is too close, but it's fine. Cars don't exist in Minecraft, so it doesn't actually matter how close stuff is. And this weird guy's in the way with his little pet alpacas. I actually have such a bad history in Minecraft with alpacas. They're so nasty to me. I used to play survival on Pocket Edition years ago, and there was these 2 llamas, a white one and a brown one, and they used to like attack me. And I'd literally just like stare at them and they'd attack me, and it was just awful. I hated it. I probably still have some of them videos. I could show you one, but then that's cringy. So maybe like, because it's got, yeah, you won't actually do that, but who knows. And then I start attacking them for ruining my way of building, but then they don't die. I don't know if they're not dying because it's creative, or if I should have used something other than just a block to kill them, to hit them. But yeah, I hate, that's like the worst thing that spawns, is a villager and a load of llamas. Are they called a trading villager? A wandering villager? Is that what they're called? I don't know. I don't like villagers. I stay away from them. If they come near me, I kill them. But I don't play a lot of survival anymore. Because if I do too many things at once, like, it's too much for my little brain. So I have to. So when I finish this, maybe I will. But I don't know. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.